Welcome back to another episode of GROOVITATE, episode 13. Today we're addressing mental health issues and how maybe dance therapy through commentary of visualizing or watching dance can help an individual. Lamarok here, coming in with the frenetic rhythms and now syncopating with the syncopating bass line. And as the keys come in to Georgia Smith's unplugged recording for NPR's latest Tiny Desk episode, Lamarok starts to insert some footwork to ground him to the groove. Following those lyrics and using gestures to represent them, spins around as the phrase ends to verse 1. With the stop there, you can start to build up again and slowly build up to another climax where you get your attention to that part where he questions what he believes, moving back into the frame of mind coincidentally to match the lyrics, gestures, building it up to that point as we go into the chorus. Lamarok choosing to hit sort of the bonus section of the song with these mid to high tone guitars. It's almost sort of like an added bonus that you can come out of after sitting in the pocket. And then slowly going back to the footwork. As we come to the second breakdown, Lamarok begins to express the angst of Georgia Smith's lyrics. Don't want you on my mind, not wanting to feel ya. And again, starting it up again from the bottom up, slowly building up the intensity, ramping it up with the footwork and the intensity of his movements as he hits the four corners. And then, as he comes to the sort of end part of the verse, Lamarok then switching up the style of dance, becoming more gestural and representing misery with this crooked position so they can climb out of it, finding what's wrong. Something's wrong with his heart, and gestural with what he found was wrong with you was you were a reflection of himself. Lamarok taking a break there from any actual gestural movements, only to build it up to what's wrong with him is his diet. Breakdown, breaking it down in steps and levels, down to the ground, with the leg shoot there, back and forth, to an up and down as the climactic end, to GROOVITATE episode 13. Thank you so much for watching, but stay tuned because up next, magandang buhay sa'yo lahat. Welcome to dLog episode 4, The Fellowship. This is Anthony Lewis. Thanks for having me on your dLog there, Lamarok. I think as a hip-hopper in this day and age, we've got more to complain about, be bitter about how the new school just doesn't match the quality of the old school. But it's far from the point, because the focal point really isn't about hip-hop, because the misunderstanding of hip-hop is that it's all about certain elements and focal points in its history as opposed to its original essence, which is the party. As we drift lost and are guided or misguided and directed by things, all we really want to do is smash open that piñata and feel good about ourselves whenever the opportunity presents itself. In essence, there's really one thing that is on a lot of men's minds. And perhaps one could conclude through some metaphysical, spiritual, new age mumbo jumbo that the events of today and how things are changing in this new era is a result of the cosmos shifting from a masculine energy into a more feminine energy. the feminine energy embracing the qualities of emotions and healing, and allowing one to heal themselves perhaps through self-realization. Perhaps companionship and thus fellowship is a trait of the divine feminine. Like water, one may flow through the hardships in life and swim through the vast ocean that is unconditional love.
Wait! This is my only brother and I fucking love him, man. He is the most humble, he is the most loving and caring person ever, please. More than I am. He gives everything for everyone.
He does.
Wasted or not, he knows how much I love him. Why cry, bro?
Tommy, we fucking love you. Love you, Tommy.
Perhaps depression is a result of the lack of compassion and love for one another. To celebrate through abuse and not to celebrate the love felt for each other. And so if a collapsing Bronx is our stresses and woes, then hip-hop is the parties that we can have where we enjoy each other's company. As those from the ghettos of the South Bronx celebrated their time despite their surroundings, so should we this modern era.
Rex, I just found out you guys have podcasts. Oh, bro, yeah. Yeah, bro. I do. I love listening to that shit.
Oh shit! We might have to get you in for a conversation, man.
Featuring Rex.
Too much, bro. Too much. Look at his mind blown, bro. He's mind blown.
He's a real one, though.
Yo, bro, he's legit. He's legit.
To have a place where one can truly open up and be themselves. To truly open up and express what's in their minds, in their hearts, in their soul. To uplift by uplifting each other through the life or the spirit of the party, which is hip-hop, that celebrates our differences rather than our similarities. Hip-hop has always been about cultural and communal and familial fellowship. That competition was competition of the art, so that one could learn to uplift another by challenging his or her own values. To positively open conversation about conflicting interests and what one could do to resolve the conflict. Most times, however, the conflict is not resolved. Thus,
Oh man, this is gold, bro.
thus temporarily getting rid of any of that negative energy and getting yourself that piece of party pie to eat. Transmuting that negative energy in a positive way to just help you get across that line that you call life.
Oh man, this is destruction right here. Annihilation. Natalie Portman. Peace out.
Until next time, try to remain positive, try to remain cool, try to remain uplifted and vibrations high. As we return to talk more about the deepities in life in the next GROOVITATE and dLog. Till then, peace out.